What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? ArticDay here, and we're gonna bring you my very first series. I guess what we're gonna do here is in the title, it's Road to 82-0. We're gonna put our team together, and we're gonna aim for 82 wins and 0 losses. The odds of that are, quite low. Um, I will not, I will not be playing any games. I will be simming. Um, but in this series, I guess you can watch me navigate the fog of war, the struggles of being a GM in NHL 19. We're going to pick a team, and we're going to make it completely mine. How we do that decides on how well the team does one year or the next. So, my first decision, do I want to be Eastern or Western? Do I want a cup contending team, or do I want a young team? Do I want a team that is already equipped for the future? Do I want a struggling cup team, say like Chicago or LA, and completely retool, revamp, and redo that team? So I've narrowed it down to 4 teams. San Jose Sharks, and then you can go all the way over, start over, and go to the Boston Bruins. Or I would have 2 more with Chicago or LA. I guess for this, I was thinking we could do more of a hard team, and I thought San Jose would be probably ideal because of Joe Thornton being gone, and the lack of depth on defense that San Jose has outside of Burns and Carlson. Martin Jones is respectable, but not an elite starter. And Pavelski is on the downhill turn, I believe, leaving just Couture on center. So I think San Jose would be the best target if you want a vet team that's going to be hard to turn around quickly by trading away a lot of their assets and getting a lot of picks in return. So we do San Jose. I'm keeping everything the way it should be. I'm keeping the rules on, salary cap is on, fog of war is on. The only thing that's going to be off is auto finance, except relocation and auto sign free agency. Obviously, I'm not going to do a fantasy draft because I want this to kind of be as legit as possible. Yeah, so I guess we just jump right in. Okay, so I guess let's assess the team, preseason, after draft, this season. Let's go. Let's take a look. Let's just look at roster. So basically, if you look here, the only player who would be under 25 on centers would be Thomas Hertl. Hertl still has I don't think much to go up with the medium top 6 role. I think he'll probably stay between 85, 83, jump up and down. Joe Thornton, we all know, 39 years old. He's done. Couture, he's 29. He's going to stay around 86. He'll fluctuate depending on how well he's doing, if he's going on a streak or not. Pavelski, we can put right wing, but he's 34. He's going down. Now would be a good time to go get rid of him if we weren't going for a cup run. Left wing, we do have Evander Kane. He as well will probably not be going up. If anything, he just stays between 85 and 83, depending on if he's on a hot streak or not. Donskoy, he's not going to get much better. He's a defensive scorer, or a defensive winger, I should say. He's not going to get much better. He's going to stay there. LeBlanc, again, he's right now he's a third line scorer forward. I don't think he will put up more than 20, 30 points a year max. So he'll stay around that 30, 81 overall, I should say. So right wing, look, we have Timo Meier. He's probably a person we're going to have to build the franchise around. He's a guy that he will be 84 and up for a long time. So he's a guy we're going to build around. Defense, if we were going for a cup on right now, these guys would be perfect to go. But Carlson, I think, has 1 year left on this contract. I'm not sure. Let's see. We'll go down. Yeah, 1 year at 6.5. So we know for sure he only has 1 year. Burns, he has 7 years remaining at 8 mil. He's 33 years old, so that means he's going to play till he's 40. Let's trade him while he has the most value right now. Vlasic, I think we could keep. Yeah, he's 31, 7 mil. He wouldn't be that bad of a guy. He'll be 39, but I think we can't let all of our assets go immediately. So I think he would be good just to keep around, play our top minutes, and then Dylan as well. He can stay. He only has 2 years, small contract, not a big deal. Just to give us some stability on the on the back end. Now Justin Braun, 3.8. It's a medium-sized contract for what he's worth. It wouldn't be that bad to keep him as well. But let's go in the system. Let's look. It's Kevin Wood. He is medium top 6. 22 years old. He would be a great guy to pull up. Him and Jeremy Roy, good solid guys. Probably in 2 years might be that 80 overall, depending on where they play. Go back to the right wingers. Not much depth on the right wing. That is where we're gonna have to pick it up, I guess you could say, and fill a lot of roles. Francois Perron, he might get good. It'll take a while. He needs top minutes playing in minors to have become something. Centermans, again, not a lot of, wow, oh my gosh, like great forwards. He's going to be a top 9, third line center. That's where he's going to be. He's a big boy. Great power, actually. Through his skating is very well. He's a very good skater with 80s. His weakness is in his offense. His face-offs would be considered his weakest, other than, I guess, poise. And he's only 1 year, but entry level. Probably sign him for the same or million or so, depending if he wants a two-way or not. So I guess we can go to goalies and see. We have Dell and Martin Jones. Martin Jones is 28 years old, 6 years left, 5.7. We need a 22-year-old. We need Vasilevsky. We need somebody who, in maybe a year or two time, he'll be ready. He'll be in his prime, and he can go with the rest of the team. So I think we'll always. I plan on keeping Dell. Cheap contract for 2 years, 1.9. No big deal. Just play backup. We can go to free agencies. We can just check out young players who might be a potential. But let's just go get some. Let's just look at the right wingers, and just to fill out the right wing, because we do need right wingers. Thomas Yurko, 25. He's 80 overall, third line scoring forward, bottom 6. He's just a depth guy, nothing more. Just sign him to 1 year. Like, look at that, $650,000. The odds that he's 80 is quite low due to the gray, but he has medium potential at bottom 6 forward, so it's not a bad investment. Other than that, I think we can take a stab at Lindqvist. I think there's no point in not. Look, 650,000, put him in the minors. It's no big deal. He's 24 years old. Won't be bad at all. I don't think there'd be much goalies, because we got backups and fringe starters. So other than that, I don't believe there's anything. We'll have to do this all through draft and trade. Now, I'm not going to make any drastic changes right now, but we can go to the trade block. So I'm going to remove these, and I'm not a cup team. So Burns, Pavelski, and we might as well see what we can get for Joe Thornton. He's only got a year left, so it's not much. But if we can get anything for him, we can. It's better than letting him walk in the off season. So we want all the draft picks we can get. I'm not a big guy for fourth plus. I think at that point, yeah, you can find a gem or two, but the odds are quite low. So we really don't need a second line forward. We'll just take, at this point, it can be any. We want them to be under 30, but potential. We want potential to be medium. We want a medium potential accuracy and salary. What young guy's gonna be 16 mil. So basically, we want bottom 6 forward potential to franchise, but any role. Let's go, and we'll go to our surplus. And I don't plan on giving away any of my top picks, but fourths and so on are good. Maybe in a few years we can turn those future picks back on. But defense, let's say I want, put that up there. We'll do 27 to 35. That would be Burns, Vlasic, Dylan, and Braun, and Carlson as well, actually. So that's I guess that's that. So I think I'll consider moving Joe Thornton first, but before we do that, we gotta assign some scouts. We got to actually identify the best players, say, in each conference. So if we scout specific players, you're gonna go to a team. So say we go to Arizona, it's just gonna scout Arizona. If we say we want to scout a group of players, it's gonna do a group of players from each team, or the team that you decide. So what we're gonna do is we can do a complete scout of the entire division, and it gives us a rundown of all the players. So basically what I'm going to do is do 17 to 30 because we're not, or let's do 17 to 27 because we're not gonna get any players younger than that, and really give it 2 weeks. Doesn't matter about potential, doesn't matter if they're a pending free agent. We're just going to try and assess the whole division. So that's in the Pacific. So then we can do a group of players, and we're going to do the exact same thing across the entire NHL. So you're just going to go 17 to 27, 2 weeks. So now that we've done all that, we can start the rookie draft. So how I do this is I just do scout specific players. So you come, and the CS ranking is basically all I look at. Then your scouts can rank them. But the first one I do is the skill assessment. You have to know how good they are. I do about, the first ones in this. Typically, you can do 50, a max of 50 players. But he's going to be done this assignment on October 7th. So I guess for this one, you can do it a little longer. If you keep watching, give him a full month, like October 31st, and he's doing 21 players. And that's all of his skill assessment. So then go to the OHL, and you're just going to do the same thing. Just do a skill assessment and try and have it done by the same time. It doesn't have to be exactly, because it automatically picks up a new assignment after. But yeah, just right there, 21 people. It's done on the 31st. So go ahead, and I'm going to do this for the rest of them, and I'll be right back. There. One more left in Russia. So again, like I said, skill assessment, and just keep going. And again, I guess you could, if you watch, some scouts are better than others. Because I got 21 here, and it's 31 days or whatever till October 30th. But in NLA here, VCon, he's I think I got 17 for and then this guy here, I think I got not very many, but his overall rating is E. So USA East, we'll have to talk about his salary next year. That is for sure. No real overall great scout, season Bs, but that's their general overall. But if you look, their region efficiency, all of them are quite high for where they are. So that's good. So now basically I'm just gonna sim to the regular season, allow the scouts to do the 2-week report, and then we can go around the league, and we might even get some trades before. Allocate budget. Basically just auto assign that for right now. Promotions, just put that to a minimum where we don't have to max out, and we'll just have the 200,000 just left over if we need it for anything. Auto set of promotions. Lindquist accepted. Very nice. And Yurko accepted. So we can go ahead and we'll stop the simulation and we'll put our roster together. So go to edit lines. And so this is what we have. The assistant coach, yes. So move that there and we'll do that. Let Timo Meyer play top line. Even put Hurdle up, let him get more minutes, because he needs to play more, and if he plays more, he'll get better. Other than that, I like Yurko playing there. It's a good look. So yeah, defense is solid. Jones and Dell are keeping us pretty solid. We already assigned our scouts, so that's good. So let's go ahead, and I'm just gonna go ahead. So when we first started, we were in September, and we were about the 13th. So I'm gonna sim to the LA game, and we're gonna go and we're gonna cruise around the trading block. So we'll go and we'll advance. Then we'll advance one more. And so then see, so really this team meeting, we're gonna be playing a rival, I do believe. Yep. So then I use demanding everybody, if not all, go up except for one. It's a great outcome. And then for the most part, I have found positive impact to game status. We lost in a shootout, but we still got that 1 point. So now let's go and we'll browse the trade block. If we browse the trade, I guess wrong. If we browse the trade block, we can see if there's any teams looking to give away some youth. So a key player here, Philip Grubauer, he's 26 years old, but he has a high starter. So I think in 2 years, that's when he will hit his prime. So Colorado has a lot of surplus in forwards through the medium range to, we'll say, not franchise, but top 6 or elite status. So they offer a lot of those, but what do they want? Well, you gotta look what they want. They want top 4 defense, they want top 6 defense, and they want a third line checker. So I think we can get this easily. I don't think it should be a tough challenge. So let's go to defense, because I think that's where we can move. Brendan Dillon, perfect example here. So he's just down a little bit. The trade value is different there. And where they have Varlamov, I don't think they'd want a starter, but Dell is in play. So if we're bringing in Grubauer can be the backup to Jones, and I think that is a fair deal. Dell's going to be a fringe, but Grubauer is going to be our starter. We're saving a little bit of money. He has 3 years left at a solid contract, so I think that is a fair deal to make. So there's one trade to get, a potentially good number one starting goalie in 2 years' time. So let's try something different, and putting Erik Karlsson in the deal, and taking the second off. They're only going to be taking on an extra mil or so. So let's just see if we can get their second round pick. It'll be difficult because I've found when a player is not on the trade block, they're not easily willing to get rid of them. So let's see how this goes. Trade accepted. Very nice. It's tough to get rid of Erik Karlsson, but he does only have a 1 year deal. He's gonna, for the most part, he wants about 7 mil, 8 mil for the next year for about 6 years, and I find that's hard. That's hard to build around when you have so many guys making 8 mil, 9 mil a year on a 70,000 or 70 million cap hit. So let's just finish out. We'll finish out the rest of the teams and just see what we can see from the teams across the league. Johansson, he'll be a great medium elite. 23 years old. He's 74 overall. So about 2 years he should be able to play in the NHL. This is actually almost an exact trade value, which is really, really helpful. So let's just see, what do we have? We have left wingers here, and I just need to pick up maybe some young D, and so just see what we have, what Toronto has for young D that can bring up the trade value a little bit here. So this trade works. I think we'll simply have to add. Let's go down to 2023. I'll add a 5th rounder. We'll just see. Small touches actually make a big deal. So there we go. We have another elite status left winger. We have good youth already in a few weeks or couple days, like a couple trades. He's my highest trade value, which is a good. He should be able to come up and play quite well. I guess so. For now, we still have Burns available, Braun available. Bouwmeester still would be available as well. So I think defense is where we're gonna have to look at obtaining something, and we still have Pavelski. That can be Pavelski and yeah. So we can finish this off, and we can look at draft picks here. So with Pavelski here, let's see if we can get a first rounder. With Washington, they are going to be good. So we'll need quite a bit, I guess you could say, in return. So I was looking at Dejoux. But then we would have to get another player in there for contract reasons. And this is going to be the tough part. This is always the tough part. Burbakovsky. He's a right winger, depth guy. He'll be solid. And then move Yurko. And I still think we can get a second round pick in there. I don't believe it's going to be too hard at all. I think that's fair value. So I think this is a fair deal if it goes through. If not, we can make some changes and hopefully we can get it to go through. So they don't believe it's sufficient. So let's just change this and to a future, and just do maybe like a third and a fifth, and we'll do their fourth this year, and just see because it's not highly. Let's just. So I guess with these players not, I guess it's going to be considered we're going to have to take a loss on the trade. Just try and get anything out of it there. So we did get a draft pick. We probably could have got a fifth or something, but we are getting youth. I guess that's all for this episode. When we come back, we're gonna sim through. We're gonna see how the year goes. We'll do a half year review. We will look up at the upgrade and maintains, set some prices. We're gonna get all of our budgets in place. We're gonna get some strategies rolling, and we're gonna figure out if this team has what it takes this year. I highly doubt that, but we're gonna see how far we can go with it and see how well we do. So I'll leave that there. Like, subscribe if you guys enjoyed the first video. Many more to come. Comment below any tips that you guys may have, some constructive criticism that can help me maybe go some in-depth on the trades I did make, any trades that I should make, and yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.